This morning I'm coming to you from the White River State Trail. I'm on the trailhead in Elkhorn, Wisconsin. Looks like the total trail length here is 19 miles, except there's a 2-mile gap somewhere in the middle around Burlington. So it's divided into a 12-mile segment and a 7-mile segment. So my intention is to try both of those segments today. This is one of those Wisconsin state trails that you do have to buy a state trail pass for, so keep that in mind. Looks like the trail begins here at County Highway H. About 1/10 of a mile into the trail and I've already seen 3 e-bikes. I believe we're beginning a trend. I didn't mention what the Elkhorn trailhead has as far as amenities. Looked like they had a picnic table and a garbage can and a pay station, but other than that, I didn't see a drinking fountain or a restroom. So I'll keep that in mind. So a week ago, we were in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and we were riding on the Fox River State Trail. Now, I haven't actually started editing that video yet. That'll be in the next couple days. So I don't remember if I brought this up, but some of Wisconsin state trails require the trail pass. So you can spend $5 for a day pass, which means you could use the trails for a day, or you could spend $25 for an annual pass, and then you could use that for the entire year, although it's annual to the calendar year. So we actually bought my wife and I bought 2 of the $25 annual passes, but they still expire at the end of the year, so we're actually not getting a full year. We're only getting 6 months or so. Just over 3 miles into the ride at County Highway, what is it, NN. There's another trail access parking. There's a lot of parking here. They also have trail passes here. Okay, back there at County NN, at that trail access, they had a shaded spot to eat on a picnic table. They had a pay station, but that's basically it. I didn't see a garbage can, I didn't see a drinking fountain, and there definitely weren't any restrooms. Just passed a sign that said there's a speed limit of 25 miles per hour during the day and 10 miles per hour at night. I don't think I've ever actually seen a sign like that before. It's interesting. A lot of the trails like this have speed limits of 15 miles per hour. So 25 miles per hour is pretty generous in my opinion. So another speed limit sign, speed limit 10 from 10:30 p.m. to 7 a.m. 10:30 p.m. to 7 a.m. Has very little regard for the sunrise and sunset hours, so that's a little unusual because it's not going to be any safer to be doing 25 miles an hour at like 10 o'clock. The thing I find interesting about this sign is a lot of trails I've been on, they're not open at night at all. So this one providing specific speed limits for basically the middle of the night. That tells me that you could use this trail any time of day or night. So about 6 miles into the ride, you run into the town of Springfield, Wisconsin. As I've mentioned before, I'm a huge fan of small business that's directly on bike paths. And this is no exception. I had to definitely get some food here and pick up a t-shirt. And bravo for having live music, because I actually haven't seen that before. So that was a nice surprise. I definitely didn't expect live music. That pedal and cup place is very cool. It's worth doing this trail just to go in that place, because that place is really cool. They do have a bathroom there. They do have trail parking there. And then, you know, the wide array of food and ice cream and that sort of stuff. So I urge you strongly, if you're on this trail, definitely stop by and check that out. Because that's the gem so far on this trail. It's just about 6 miles from the Elkhorn trailhead. So definitely come by and check that out. That was Lyons, Wisconsin. They had a handful of tables there. Some were shaded. I didn't see a map. I didn't see a restroom or a drinking fountain, but there was a pay station. So if you're entering the trail from this point, that's where you can pay the trail pass. Okay, well, I made it about 12 miles in at the Spring Valley Road trailhead here. As I mentioned before, it appears there's two sections of this trail. That one that ends on one side of Burlington, the other ends on the other side of Burlington. It's not currently connected. So what I plan to do here is just drive back the 12 or ride back the 12 miles to the car, load up the bike, drive over to the next trailhead, and then do that last 7 miles of the trail. Let's take a moment to recognize Old Glory, waving in the breeze, as she should. So it's been a while since I've encountered horses on a trail. I know I've encountered a handful of them this year, but not recently. And we've been on several trails recently that you could ride horses on. But I raised that because, well, you got horses. And there they go. Sounds like the horses have bells on them.
that you exchange. Walk on part of the floor, but one lead rule in a cave.
So on my way back to the Elkhorn trailhead, just left Pedal and Cup again, picked up a drink while I was there for the second time. Live music still going on, so I bought the Gentleman's CD to support music on bike trails, because that's something I haven't run across before, so that's very nice. Okay, well 23.6 miles later, I'm back at the Elkhorn trailhead of the White River State Trail. And now I'm gonna pack up the bike and head over to the other section, which I believe is about 7 miles each way.